Guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make a grain-free quiche with all of the eggs from my chickens. So first off, I started with some coconut flour. You can use any kind of flour. You can use regular flour. I use coconut flour. You can also use almond. So I have 3/4 cups of coconut flour here and 1/3 cup of olive oil. So I'm going to crack a couple eggs in here. Okay. And then after I do eggs, I always wash my hands. Okay. So I got the eggs for my crust. This is how we're going to start the crust, and now I'm going to add some salt, make it a little flavorful, and I'm going to add some garlic powder. Never have too much garlic. Okay. So now that I have that, I'm going to just mix it all up. Make sure it's mixed really well. See? Okay. Now, put it into my square baking dish. I have the oven preheated at 350. And I'm going to now press this into a pie crust. I like to use my hands. I just washed my hands so they're clean. You want to make sure that you have really clean hands when you do this. With traditional flours, it's easier to roll the dough out for your crust, but with coconut flour, it's a little difficult. So I prefer to just squish it down until I have a nice flat layer. I try to get it to cover the whole base of the pan. Okay, so you can see how I have everything nice and even. Okay, so now with this pie crust, we're going to bake it in the oven for about 10 minutes or so at 350 degrees, and then we take it out and we're ready to fill in for the rest of our quiche. Welcome back. So I am just cutting up some garlic. I have everything else prepped and ready here for the quiche. A quiche is pretty much an egg pie with vegetables, and I like to add to my quiche whatever vegetables I have in my fridge. So today I'm going to do Brussels sprouts, onion, carrots, zucchini, and garlic. So this is about 4 Brussels sprouts, half an onion, 1 carrot, half a zucchini, and 2 cloves of garlic. So I have my bowl here, and I'm going to add all of that to my bowl. So right now I'm going to add 3, 5, 10 eggs to my quiche. Okay. You want to remember with eggs, because they're raw, you want to clean any surface that raw eggs get on. You want to wash your hands after you get raw eggs on you, because you don't want to spread salmonella, which is a bacteria you can get from raw food. And if you're growing a garden, eggshells are great to put in your garden. It gives the plants calcium. Okay, so now I gotta wash my hands again. Okay. And my pie crust is about 6 more minutes till it's ready, so I'm gonna mix this up. I wanna mix it really well so that the eggs get mixed together into the veggies. Okay, and for good luck, I'm gonna add a goose egg. Boom. It's a big goose egg. I got a little bit chilling there. Okay, there we go. And I gotta wash my hands again. Okay, now I'm gonna mix that goose egg in there. Goose eggs help bring the recipe more of a rich flavor. It has a lot more protein and fat than chicken eggs. And look at that. Look at how lovely that looks. Now I need to add some spices. Okay, so I got my spices ready here. So I'm going to do a couple shakes of onion powder. I do usually about 10 cranks of the salt. A couple dashes of garlic. Some pepper. This is lemon pepper. And some marjoram. It's okay if you don't have all these spices, you can just use what you have. And now I'm going to mix that in really good. Look at all those colors. It's really important to try to eat the rainbow every day. So today I have yellow, green, and orange. Maybe for dinner I'll have red and purple. And I had some blueberries this morning on my waffles. All right, let's see how the crust is looking. All right, I'm gonna pull this crust out and see if it's ready to go. Okay, I can see from the bottom I didn't burn it. So I'm gonna go ahead and say my crust is ready. Turn that timer off. And now I'm going to fill my pie crust with my quiche ingredients. I try not to put hot things on my countertops, so got a little trivet is what that's called. All right, so now I'm pouring all of that yummy veggies and eggs right there. And back in the oven it goes. You want to make sure that you always use oven mitts because this has already been in the oven and it's really warm. So I'm going to put this back in there. And I'm going to set my timer for 30 minutes. Now, I'm going to let that bake for 30 minutes, but it might not be done. So when you cook a quiche, even if it tells you how long to put it in there, when you bring it out, you want to check it and make sure that all the eggs are fully cooked. If it's not, then put it back in the oven for about 10 more minutes. So we're going to let that cook and then we'll see how it turns out. All right, we're back and the quiche is all finished. Looks like it turned out great. Total cook time ended up being about 40 minutes. So let's give it a try and see how it tastes. Okay. Hope you enjoyed.